Hello everyone, good afternoon. I'm Steve from UCAN English Tutoring, one of the pioneer institutions based in Sydney, Australia, to prepare for IELTS, PTE, and OET examinations. In today's video, I'm going to assess one of my students' letters and provide the feedback with word by word individual assessment and expected score. Okay, let's go through the assessment now. She has written down the addressee's contact details on the top. That's good. I'm happy for her because she has written down the same way I have taught her. So that's good. And let's go to the next one. She has written down the date, 3 February 2021. That's good as well. And then dear Miss Manzura, because that's the surname of the addressee. That's correct. Good. And then she has mentioned the reference details of the patient, Mrs. Beverly Williams, aged 78. That's good. I'm writing to refer Mrs. Williams, who has had uncontrolled diabetes for the past 8 years. She requires your ongoing care and management. Okay. The introduction paragraph is good enough. It covers all the assessment factors that we have set out. Let's go to the next one. Regarding Mrs. Williams' medical background, this apostrophe should have come between M and S. So Mrs. Williams, let's say, so the current one is Mrs. Williams and then medical history, but this is wrong. She should have written on Mrs. and then William and then there is an apostrophe and then yes. This is the correct one. All right, let's go to the next one. She has suffered from type 2 diabetes, type 2 non-insulin dependent diabetes without under control. Without under control due to her non-compliant behavior. Okay, so she has suffered from, she has experienced, okay, so she has had. So instead of writing suffered from, it is always better to use some formal words. Yes, she could have used either suffer, experienced, or maybe has had. Okay. All right. Let's go to the next one. She suffered from type 2 in non-insulin dependent diabetes without under control. This is wrong. This is wrong. She has experienced without under control. This is really not good, which was not controlled due to her non-compliant behaviors. So she should have mentioned which was not controlled. Okay, so with under control, is wrong. Anyway, under control itself has two words. That's another issue. But without under control, okay. So which was uncontrolled, then you can write down the remaining words. That's fine. For example, we can say she has had type 2 non-insulin diabetes, which was uncontrolled due to her non-compliant behaviors, including diabetic medications and a diet. You don't need to include her here, her diet. It's just the diet. Diet would be more than enough. So her diet can be replaced with the diet, but everything else is all good. Okay, let's go to the next one. Also, she has had hypertension for the past 5 years and is on the medication to control. Okay, and is on the medications. Okay, and has been, instead of writing has, she could have mentioned on has been. The medication, you don't need to use the, but you can just simply mention that has been on medications. Okay. Let's go to the next one. She is overweight as her body mass index is 32 and monitors her urine with the sticks at home. Okay, when you write down she and then is, okay, she is overweight, we have to use similar kind of answer. in the next part of the same sentence as well. But she used, verb plus s here. It's not good. Okay. All right. So what you could have done is unmonitors and she monitors. Unmonitors, would have mentioned, and she monitors. Okay, would have been much better. Okay. All right. Okay, let's go to the next one. In terms of Mrs. Williams' habits, she is she is unaware of her diabetic diet and likes fruits and cream cakes. She's unawake. No, it must be she is unaware of her diabetic diet, or she doesn't like, maybe. Yeah. So this one, unawake, is not good. So you should have mentioned she is unawake. Maybe you can use what you can say, she's unaware of, or you can use maybe she is what you can say, she doesn't like. Otherwise you can say, instead of say okay, she's unawake of, instead of writing is unawake of, we could have mentioned does not prefer. She does not prefer, so you can use this one. Okay, she does not prefer her diabetic diet and likes fruits and cream cakes. Prefer diabetic diet. So her could be removed as well. Okay, so she does not prefer diabetic diet, but likes. Okay, instead of writing unlikes, it's better to write but likes. Okay, let's go to the next one. In addition, she lacks doing exercises and only walking occasionally. Okay, and only walking occasionally. Okay. In addition, she lacks doing exercises. Okay, you can say she lacks, or she lacks doing exercise. Okay, that's the one. Okay, you can say she doesn't do exercise, she doesn't engage in exercises. And then the next one would be and only walking occasionally. You can't use verb plus ing alone. It needs to be accompanied with another auxiliary verb. So and only walking occasionally is wrong. But only, however, we can say however, she doesn't engage in, however, walks occasionally. Okay, that could have been much better. Only walking is incorrect. All right, let's go to the next one. She is a social person who likes to visit her friends and daughter regularly. She is a social person. Yeah, that's okay. Who likes to visit her friends and daughter regularly. That's fine. Could you please monitor Miss Williams' urine and blood sugar level? Okay. So Williams, again, Mrs. Williams. Okay, let's say Mrs. Williams and then apostrophe. That's wrong. You need to write down Mrs. William and then apostrophe and then S. Could you please monitor Mrs. Williams' urine and blood sugar level using a glucometer regularly and check her vision every 2 to 3 months? That's good. I'm very happy for you. So the way you have structured this one is good. As the educator, as the education about diabetes diet. Now it's diabetic diet. All right. So about diabetes diet. Okay. Instead of writing diabetes diet, you can use in regards to, or you can use regarding education regarding diabetic diet. Okay, diabetic diet would be much better. All right, let's go to the next sentence. Diabetic diet is very vital for her. As the education regarding diabetic diet is very vital for her. You don't need to use very vital. We can just use vital. Okay, so remove very from here, please. Thank you. Please encourage her to attend a daytime diabetic education program. Okay, attend a daytime education program at hospital. All right, program, spelling mistake. I think she knew the spelling, but when she has written down, I think she might have made this mistake. All right, let's go back to the next one. Okay. Please encourage her to attend a daytime. Yeah, that's what we have finished. Lastly, a suitable exercise such as swimming is beneficial for her as she has increased 3.5 kilograms in the last. Okay, as she has increased her weight of, has her increased her, as she has increased 3.5 kilograms weight. Okay, in the last 6 months. She must have mentioned the weight on the other one. Okay, let's go here. Okay, it's here. All right. 3.5 kilograms. So she has written on only this, but she could have done 3.5 kilograms weight. This would have been much better. All right, let's go to the next one. Thank you for agreeing to provide care for Mrs. Williams. If you require more information, please do not hesitate to contact me. Yours sincerely, and then the registered nurse. Registered could be nurse, could be in the capital letter. So the registered nurse, instead of writing this, she could have mentioned the registered nurse. I mean, R in the registered must be capital letter, and nurse in N in nurse must be capital letter as well. All right, let's go through the assessment now. Grammar is an area of immediate attention. You need to immediately focus on your grammar. Vocabulary is another area that needs to be improved. Okay, use of punctuation marks could have been better. Spelling mistakes need to be avoided. You have committed several spelling mistakes. What else? Some words are not that good. I don't know what she has been trying to convey. So, incomplete words and sentences were written sometimes. So at times she has written on, so it's not good. So she needs to be very careful whether she is whether she has been writing down the complete sentences. Use of small and capital letters is okay. Use of prepositions, articles, use of prepositions and articles needs improvement too. More passive voice sentences could have been used. It's better to use passive voice structures instead of active voice. Case notes were well organized. I'm very happy with this. You did a good job. Well done. Congrats. Um, Overall task fulfillment is not that good. I mean, it's not up to the mark, according to me. It's not up to the mark. Relevant case notes were included in your letter. Okay, I had to look at it already, so that's all fine. What about the expected score now? Expected score. To me, this sounds like a. It's. I'm not happy to give her C plus grade because she has committed several grammatical mistakes. Okay. If the number of mistakes cross 10, and if they are severe, if they are of severe type, then you will not be able to score more than B grade or C plus grade. To be honest, to me, this sounds like a C grade letter. So she must be able to get around, say, 260 or 270. Yeah, to be more precise, I think, I believe, according to me, it sounds like a 260 grade letter. I wish you good luck with your next letter, Alice. Please practice and proofread. Thank you. Bye.